ladies and gentlemen, Chet here from Avion Technology here in the Chicagoland area. We are an agency that works with other agencies, to especially smaller agencies, to kind of scale them up, turn them around, make them more profitable. We also work with a lot of small mom and pop businesses to give them an awesome digital presence, right? So what is a digital presence? It's a website that actually looks nice. It's a really good brand ambassador of your business. There's a lot of SEO, so it's getting a lot of users. And then you also, usually I push for an app. An app is a really awesome way to keep your existing clients engaged, right? That's usually what an app is for. An app is not to get new customers. So your new customers will usually come to your website, usually through SEO, through top of the funnel kind of activities, which will kind of get viewership, will get you that awareness. An app is extremely bottom of the funnel activity to kind of keep your current users engaged, right? Through push notifications and all that stuff. So if you've been following this channel, what we've been doing, let me just adjust the camera. Oh, and by the way, if you have not noticed this, I'm a complete YouTube newbie, rookie. I do this because I've been in this business for the last 20 years, and I just feel I'm 45 now, so I just feel it's time I kind of just shared all this wisdom that I have. So if you find any of this not accurate, or if you have anything to add, feel free to go crazy in the comment section. I would love to, just feel free to go crazy in the comment section. So this week we've been talking about pet stores and what is a good pet store website, right? And so in my last video, I showcased 10 pet store websites that I liked. In this video, I will talk about must-have functionalities in a pet store website. Now, whom is this video for? It's for small agencies who just have signed on a client, so pet store, or it's also for sorry, battery is low, or it's also for a small mom and pop pet store that's looking for design ideas, right? Excellent. So now that we've got the intro away, it was a long 2-minute intro. What are must-have functionalities in a pet store website? Number one, you need a user-friendly nav, otherwise folks will not know where to go, right? If there's no nav, people don't know where to go, and then they end up just signing out. Number two, you need a product catalog, 100%, because even if you're selling stuff offline, you're also probably selling stuff online, and so you need a product catalog to be shown pretty obviously, right? In a pretty obvious way. Next is shopping cart and checkout, right? So you need all the e-commerce bells and whistles. So you need a product catalog, you need a shopping cart, and you need a checkout. Next is user accounts and profiles. Again, for repeat customers, everyone loves to have a dashboard, right? If you go to a patient, even if we go to a doctor, right? A doctor has a patient portal, and that's where you get all your lab tests. These days, the best way to kind of keep people engaged is through some kind of an account, some kind of a patient portal account, members only section. So you need user accounts. You definitely need customer support. That's easy. A lot of it is now handled by AI, so that's not a biggie anymore. Promotions and discounts. Again, a lot of this, if you use a good platform like WordPress, especially if you use something like WooCommerce, pretty easy, no big deal. Content management, again, it's solved, and I'm reading my notes here, so that's why I'm looking here. Content management, again, that's solved by WordPress, if you're using a good platform, and you can also go for Shopify, you can go for Wix, you can go for any of these. But content management, social media integration, definitely. And if you're a pet store, you absolutely need to be on Instagram. That's a no-brainer. You cannot be a pet store and not be on Instagram. Next is shipping and returns information. Again, standard functionality. If you're an e-commerce site, you will have all of this. Security features. Again, this is a no-brainer. In today's day and age, websites are getting hacked left, right, and center. Data is the new gold. Even if you think you're on a shared hosting, please think about switching to some kind of a VPS or a dedicated box. That's because A hacker doesn't want to get to your site, he wants to use your site to get to someone else's site, right? So if you're on a shared hosting, they will infiltrate your site, and then using your site they'll get onto someone else's site. So it's always a good idea, get onto. And VPSs don't cost so much, right? Back when I started, buying a dedicated box or VPS was huge. It's not so much anymore. Accessibility features, make sure your website is ADA compliant if possible. At least make sure it's responsive, right? It can be seen on mobiles, because as the world goes more and more towards smartphones, most of your traffic is going to come from folks who are using a mobile phone. So please make sure that your website is accessible, and it has all these accessibility features in place. Can't say that. Accessibility features in place. Okay, great. Last, inventory management, right? You definitely need some kind of an inventory management feature. So if you've noticed, a bulk of what I said is e-commerce. That's because you're a pet store. So definitely check out e-commerce platforms. There's WooCommerce within WordPress. There is Shopify, there's Wix. So there's like tons of platforms. I just prefer WordPress because I've been using it for a long time. But you can speak to your web developer about what he or she prefers. Just make sure you have all this functionality in mind. Ever since the pandemic has started, the world is going online. It's a trend which has just accelerated. So if you're a boutique kind of pet store, you need to have an online presence, right? And if you're going to have an online presence, make sure you have all these different functionality, right? Thanks so much. Chet here from Avion Technology, located in northwest suburbs of Chicago. If you want to give us a shout, these are our coordinates. And if you liked our content, if you've liked our content, please subscribe, hit the bell button, or please like it. And these are my coordinates. If you want to give me a shout, feel free to do so. Thanks so much, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.